Hello everyone, welcome to a new Fix It and Gracify TV program. I hope you're fine. Today, we have a very interesting show. Will I be asking a student some interesting questions? If you also want to participate, you can write your answers on the comments. Let's start. Hello? Excuse me. You're an English student, aren't you? From this institute?
Yes, I am a student. Am studying English. I am at an intermediate level, ma'am. Why?
Excellent! We're asking students some questions in English to evaluate them.
Some questions? Sure. Is there a prize or something I can win if I answer these questions?
Well, you can win a trip to Turkey, all included. Let's start with the questions then. The first question. If you won the lottery, what would your today look like in 2 years?
If I won the lottery, what would my today look like in 2 years? If I won the lottery, I would travel around the world, especially to places where they speak English. That way, I could practice my English with native English speakers. Also, I would buy a beautiful house next to the beach. I would donate some money to charity organizations. And of course, I would help my parents. I would buy a house for them too.
That's an interesting answer. I have to tell you that we're not evaluating the answer exactly. What I mean is, we are evaluating how you formulate your sentences and how many mistakes you make when you give your answers. Also grammar, of course. Let's continue. Next question. Do you work to live or live to work?
Wow, that's an interesting question. I don't know. How can I answer that?
Just think about it. Do you work hard every day to live, or you live to only work every day?
Well, we need to work hard to get better things, a better lifestyle. So, I work hard to live, because I work 8 hours every day, but I also try to enjoy my life. I mean, I play cricket every Sundays. That is something I really love to do. Also, I go to parties on Fridays or Saturdays. I spend time with my family and friends. And I am studying English to get a better job in the future. So I work hard to live better.
Good answer. Next question. If you restarted your life from scratch, would you end up in the same place?
Let me think about it. If I restarted my life from scratch, yeah, I wouldn't change anything. I like my life. I love what I do, so I would do the same. I know my life is not perfect, but I like it, and I have many things to achieve.
All right. Next question. What is something you do differently than anyone else you know? And why?
Oh, that's very easy. I am very good at playing cricket. I can play for hours and never get tired. I have always liked to play cricket. I would have liked to be a professional player. But sadly, it didn't happen. I never received enough support to enter a cricket academy. And that's understandable because Elle grew up in a very poor family. And that's okay. I mean, Elle already resigned. but I still play cricket with my friends and in sports championships.
Okay. What is one part of your everyday routine that you'd be better off without?
One part of my everyday routine that would be better off without. Well, I have to wake up early every day. I would really like to sleep a little more. Ha 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 ha. So, maybe I would like to have a better work schedule. To start work a little later.
I understand. What's a question you wish people would ask when they meet you for the first time?
What's a question wish people would ask when they meet me for the first time? I've never thought about that, but it's very interesting. Let me see. When I meet people, they ask me a lot of things. About my job, where I come from. But they never ask me how I really feel. I mean, they usually say, "How are you?" But they only ask it out of commitment, and all you can say is, "I'm fine," or "good." But they never ask how I feel about something. There are few people who are really interested in you.
That's true. If you could have coffee with one person, dead or alive, who would it be?
It would be with my grandfather. He was a wise man, and I really miss him a lot.
What if you had to choose a living person? Who would that person be?
I admire Harry Potter. I would like to talk to him. That conversation would be very interesting.
All right. Do we have control over technology, or does it have control over us?
That's a topic that really interests me. I use technology every day, as many people. Sometimes I want to get away from all electronic devices, but I can't. Seriously, I get bored. So I have the need to see my Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp statuses. It's as if they were designed to be addictive. That's why I think we are not free. They have the control of us, and we don't want a free a webinar recognize it. That's the thing.
That makes sense. Next question. How can a single moment have the power to change everything?
Oh, that is totally true. One day I was about to do something terrible, something bad. I had terrible friends. So, we were about to steal something. Happily, I didn't do it. And that moment changed my life forever. The next day, I decided I wanted to study English. So, I don't know how, but it can really change your life. I mean, that moment can change it all.
All right. Well, that's all for today. If you want more questions about life, we can make another video. This is really important to practice your English, so I recommend you do it with your friends, family, or strangers. I mean, native English speakers. Make a list with interesting questions and then ask them to people. It's really helpful.
I hope you like this conversation. If you also want more tips about learning English, please let us know in the comments and like this video and share with your friends and subscribe this channel for more.